Hi guys, Mr. Schmidt here. Just a short tutorial on how to get started blogging within D2L. What you're looking at right now as I scroll through is one of my favorite websites, which you've probably seen before in this class, called Grantland. And I posted it just to kind of take a look at, a very common form of blogging or of writing on the internet where there is the usual text that has always been there, but there's a lot else going on as well. So if you look at this article, what you'll notice as I scroll down, this is kind of written as a listicle in a way. 1, 2, 3. It's all about the NCAA tournament. You'll see a lot of links, okay, to begin with. So you can click on any of these and kind of go down a proverbial wormhole and get lost in other sources, hopefully returning eventually to that article. You'll also see embedded within here some commentary on what's going on Twitter as a source of commentary. Certainly something that wouldn't have been around a few years ago. As we go further down, more of links here, more Twitter, little YouTube post here. Further down, I believe there's another one. So, this is a pretty common way of doing of blogging, of combining different mediums, and it's something that you should get used to doing as well. So, if you go to your D2L, right now I'm in a course that I am currently taking, and I'm going to give you an example of a blog that I just started writing, and I'm just going to show you 2 or 3 tools to get you started. So first of all, if you go to blog, okay, I already have one entry, so you can click as usual on your blue button to start a new entry. I already have an entry here, and I've used a few things. So mine is called "Is a Picture Really Worth 1,000 Words?" and it's relating to our poetry unit. Remember, we watched some of these videos in class. So I'm going to go here to edit it to get me back into my blog post, and then I'm just going to go through a couple of these strategies. So let's look at a link first of all. Here I've linked. I've created a link for the word sonnet, which will take you to a Shakespearean sonnet. And the way we do that for any word, if I were to, let's say, highlight this, if you look at this, it says insert a quick link. And when you go to that, you can do it in the form of an item that's already in the ePortfolio or form, or you can get out into the wide web using a URL. So that's what I usually do. And then you can kind of say whether the target will be in the new window, the same frame, or will take up a whole window. So if I wanted to do that, I would have to know what link I need. I don't know in this case, but you can see how easy it is, and then you just insert it, and that's pretty simple. So that's one way of kind of, it's almost like providing a footnote or another source, or it's a good way of making a joke or making a reference to the past. Just a quick side note in a way, which can be visual. It's a fairly fun way to enrich your blog. And then the other thing you'll notice here is I have embedded a YouTube clip from Guante's 10 responses to the phrase "man up," which we also watched in class. And one way that you can do that is the same as before. We have here insert an image, but here in this case you would want to insert stuff. You might remember this. You can insert links, but you can also enter the embed code, and I have a video that kind of shows you more of that, but if you go there again, if you go to YouTube and you go to share and you find the embed code, you would grab that embed code, place it in here, and then click through to insert. Okay? And so those are just two of the many ways you could enrich or create a blog that has some exciting content. And once you get started on that, I'm sure you could experiment with a few others, including images and infographics and all sorts of wonderful things. Seems pretty easy? Probably because it is. So I'm just going to save that so that I can return to it. And I think that's it for now. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in class.